The faction are probably one of the greatest boots I ever played with. I've been playing with them over a month now, and then here's the tests I've been doing with them. And first off, we're going to test out is the slug shotguns. This is the test I did with my friend here. He helped me out with all these tests today. It took us a couple, 2 hours, 3 hours to test all the weapons I wanted to test out. And first we did the shotguns. One of my favorite shotguns here is Duality, the best slug shotgun in the game. No, but seriously, using slugs with the empowering of Lunafaction combo, it increases their distance up to 20 meters. That also can vary depending on the shotgun's range and mods. I'd rather just use exotics since they are probably the least or the most consistent due to them just having their own preset already on them. The chaperone I think can shoot a little farther, but
this is wonderful.
That is kind of it. But here's the last shot right here, and then after shotguns here, we're gonna move on to fusion rifles. And here we are gonna be testing out 4 fusion rifles. One's gonna be No Composure, and then we're gonna go to Plug 1, Bastion, and then Merciless. As you can see here, testing it without the Empowering Rift, and then I will go into the Empowering Rift with the same range to see if I can kill. But sadly, for rapid fire frames, they are unable to kill from a good distance. So we're gonna move on to Plug 1, where I'm about to power ring rift real quick, and then in. And you can see it does kill. Honestly, this combo for fusion rifles is really great, especially from the range you can kill people from. It is insane. But I do believe they do drop. It does drop off at 30. It does drop off at 32 meters, and it won't go any farther than that. I try to test it out with every other perk. It just seems like 32 meters is about max for every fusion rifle as well. They won't go any farther, and there's like a cap at it. But even then, anything below 32 meters is either a guaranteed kill or you're gonna get them super low. And then here's Bastion. I think this is gonna be around 32. I'm gonna try to shoot the friend from there, and then you can see I get him low. And then the last one we're gonna test out is gonna be Merciless. Merciless is a fusion rifle that I used I think 4 or 5 seasons ago. It's just because it's a 900, and this gun actually has a perk that gives it kill clip, which is pretty nice. Also, it's just an interesting fusion rifle, in all honesty. As you can see, I hit him, and then wait for regen, and it does almost kill him at that range. Then I try another test, run a little bit closer. I think this is at 30 meters, and then it doesn't do anything. Next off, we have the hand cannons. The hand cannon I tested out here is the Last Word, the hip firing god of a gun. With empowering rifts, it makes this gun absolutely insane. As you can see, 83 headshot damage plus the range is crazy. If you don't know what Lunafaction does, I'm going to explain it during these clips. While testing out the auto rifles, sweet business. I'm tell you what Lunafaction is and what it does. It is an exotic for the Warlocks boots. They increase your weapon's range with only empowering rifts. It works in Well of Radiance as well, which is pretty crazy. And it stacks a little bit with more damage boosting things, but next season there's going to be a buff to Rally Barricades that's going to give it a 10% more range. And if these things stack, I might believe Lunafaction Rally Barricade might be a meta. But who knows? And this is sweet business. So you can see it's pretty consistent in what it does. Next we're going off to Trace Rifles. All Trace Rifles have a consistent kill time. 70 meters. 60 to 70 meters, I would say, for most traces. For all the traces. And as you can see here, I'm here testing these out. It's crazy how great Lunafactions are. Again, I've been playing with them for over a month now, and I had nothing bad to say about them. I've done top tree Dawnblade, mid tree Dawnblade, bottom tree. I've tried out every subclass. I've just loved them. Nothing could take these off from me right now. I would call them an A-tier exotic if you get used to them. And it lets you use a lot of weapons and outrange a lot of people. I've definitely outranged snipers and scout rifles with this combination. And here at the end, I'm just going to have some gameplay playing while I talk. I've been using Lunafactions for a while now, and they've been just great exotics for me to play with, since I do like using off meta a little bit. especially my new combination of weapons is going to be Tiger's Bite and Duality, which have gotten me many kills, Ghost, Wee Rans, and everything recently. But this is not one of my more finest of games, but it's just something we're going to use for now. But my opinion on Lunafactions right now, if people get used to them and use them in Crucible, they're going to be quite literally insane. They also do work on other people, since it is an exotic that supports everyone. It's just a great thing that teammates can have the range that it's just utterly insane. Especially if you use Well of Radiance, if anyone ever uses Well of Radiance in Crucible. I have done that before and it's kind of fun. But if you do use Well, you get range, reload speed, and just a ton of buffs on top of Lunafactions, which is great to use. I don't know. Honestly, you gotta test these out for yourself if you're a Warlock main or you're just curious on what your weapons can do. Because you can try on so many weapons. There's so many exotics to try out Lunafactions with. I've tried most of them, but I would like to see what you guys find out. And yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day. This was my test on
3 minutes
Lunafactions.
left.
Hopefully you guys get at least one person to switch to them today.